Do men ever think, damn, she been through a lot, let me show her something different and treat her like a queen?
No, I never think that. You know why, simp? The reason why I don't think that, she's been through a lot, let me treat her like a queen, is because my time is valuable. Okay? Very busy man, as most guys on the move are. We're busy. So we don't have time to stop our lives to play White Knight, Captain Save-A-Ho for a damaged female that is trying to get off the carousel because she couldn't stop banging Pookie, Ray Ray, Tyrone, and Chad in her 20s while she was pissing all over nice guys like you. So yeah, I am not gonna stop my day for a moment for a chick that is DG. But obviously you will, right? So this clown, he's all over social media doing these simpish posts like this, and he's talking about how, she's been through a lot. She's been dragged through the mud. You can come along and treat her like queen. Why do I want that job? Well, I have better things to do, dude. Especially for someone who doesn't want to be saved. Most of these damaged females do not want you to save them. They want to stay out there. They want to stay on the carousel. They want to keep banging Tyrone and Chad and Caesar, right? They want that. Do you think they really want you to come along and save them? No. Right? They don't. It's kind of like the homeless problem we have in LA. A lot of these politicians thought they could use taxpayer money to build like this beautiful apartment building for them, and they would all want to move in. Most of the people did not want to go. They did not want to leave living on the street to move into this nice building. They wanted to stay homeless. So they essentially just wasted a bunch of taxpayer money, but that's what leftists do. They waste our money. Regardless, this clown is living in fantasy world because he doesn't realize that these chicks, the last thing that they want is for you to treat them like a queen. They've been treated like dirt their entire lives. I agree. By their own choice. Because many of these women, as I always say, are fairly attractive. They're not ugly. They're not a bunch of heifers or harpies or land whales. No, these chicks are like, back in the day, they were fairly attractive, if not hot. And they had a world of options at their fingertips. Guys were lining up to be with them, to marry them off, to become their boyfriends. They were all holding like engagement rings. They were willing to marry this chick off. They had a line of these guys, and you know what they did? They said, no. Don't want to be with you. Too nice. No, you show up to our dates on time. No, you're always honest with me. No, you buy me gifts. You buy me free dinners. You pick me up. You do whatever I want. I don't want that. I want a guy who treats me terribly. I want a guy who doesn't appreciate me. I want a guy, who's like running around with one of my best friends behind my back. That's the type of guy I want. So these chicks, because they are the choosers when it comes to sex, and really in their 20s, they have the power, right? They have all the power in the world. I mean, you telling me you couldn't pick one of those guys to settle down with that would have treated you right out of the thousands that were willing to do it? And now you want to sit here and cry about it? Now that your power is gone, you've lost your power, men aren't paying attention to you anymore, you're not getting free favors anymore, you're not getting free gifts anymore, not getting free rides anymore, they're not paying your rent or your car note. Now you want to cry about it? Too late. Too late. And so this dude is nothing more than an enabler. He's just enabling bad behavior. And, he's just removing responsibility from these women. I can't stand that about simps and guys like this, and essentially the entire culture right now, corporations included, corporate media, late night talk show hosts. I can't stand it how they constantly, like when these women are backed into a corner by their own hand, making their own mistake, they come along like they put on their capes like the white knights that they are, the Captain Save-Hos, and they try to remove accountability from them. They try to rescue them instead of being honest with them. And this is why these girls never fix themselves. Because they have everybody else telling them how great they are. You deserve the world, girl. You still deserve that high value man. You still deserve the life that you've always wanted. You still deserve the princess fantasy. Well, I have 100-person body count between my legs. I got 100,000 miles between my vaginal odometer. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Guys shouldn't care about that. If they do, they're sexist. They're sexist. They're misogynist. It's not your fault, girl. It's not your fault. I can't stand it when they do that. They don't hold these chicks accountable, right? But we do. That's what I love about the manosphere. That's what I love about red pill knowledge and even some black pill knowledge, right? And MGTOW and all that. I mean, I'm not part of MGTOW. I'm not part of black pill. I mean, I'm not even really so much part of the manosphere. I'm just a pickup artist. I guess I am, right? But either way, I love that we hold them accountable and for their poor decisions. And they don't like it. They hate it, right? Accountability to a woman is, you know, it's just a nightmare for her. She doesn't want to have anything to do with it. And it's thanks to simps like this. Right, let's roll into one more here.
If you have been talking to a guy for more than 6 months and he hasn't asked you to be his girl or hasn't put a ring on it yet, baby, do yourself the favor and run.
So if she's been talking to a guy for 6 months and he hasn't put a ring on her finger and he hasn't made any commitment, that's because she chose that type of guy. Again, with the removal of the accountability. Another simp over here going, baby, if he doesn't do this, if he doesn't put a ring on it, you run, girl. You run. She's not going to run. If she runs, she's going to run in the direction of more guys like that. Because that is what these chicks want. I don't understand what these simps don't get. These chicks are not these like blind, helpless, you know, deaf female human beings walking around. I just keep picking the wrong man. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. No, they're purposely choosing these guys, fool. Right? As I've always taught you guys, 97% of the dudes on this planet are decent, good guys. They're not perfect, but they're decent, good guys where if they found the right woman, they would want to commit to her. They would want to marry her. They would want to take her to dinners. They would want to shower her with gifts, favors, compliments, you name it. They would sacrifice their life for them. They would give their lives over to them. But do these chicks pick any of these guys out of the 97 percentile? No. They purposely go out there and look for the 3% or less that are much harder to find, that will treat them badly, that will make their lives a living hell, that will keep them up at night, that will stick them in situationships, that will just use them for pleasure and then discard them. Meanwhile, having multiple women on the side. Right? These are who these chicks go for. So no, they are not going to run from guys like this. Okay, they're not. And not only that, but good women, they could be dating a guy for a month, not even that, a week, and this guy will already be thinking marriage. He will be picking out the ring. When it comes to a good woman, guys can see it. These chicks, they get snatched like that, right? They get snatched up. Damaged women stay out there. Just like when you go shopping, you see damaged, defective items, they're on this clearance rack, nobody wants to buy it. You come back a week later, still there. Come back a month later, it's still there. Come back a year later, it's still there. Nobody wants it. Why? Because it's defective. Right? They don't want the defective one, no matter how cheap it is. So I've told you guys, these chicks are essentially that. They're broken. They're defective. And this is why they choose guys like that. And, you know, and it's sad because a lot of these chicks can learn a great deal from their wrongdoings, from their mistakes, if people would just tell them. If people would just stop lying to them. If society at large, if our culture at large, if, you know, corporations and woke media would just tell them the truth and just stop coddling them, right? Stop foam patting the world for them and let them dwell in their mistakes and have some self-reflection. Give them an opportunity to sit there and accept the fact that they made a mistake and let them work on themselves. No, they rob them of all that, right? Our entire society robs women of that accountability that many of them would otherwise take and learn from. They rob them of that, and instead they blow smoke up their ass and lie to them and then fraudulently tell them it's not your fault. No, you didn't do anything, girl. He should have put a ring on it. It's like, well, you had thousands of nice guys in your friend zone that would have put a ring on it. What's wrong with them? No, not them. They're my little brothers. They're my gay little friends. So I don't feel bad for these women, and neither should you. And I wish guys like this would stop simping, because them and the entire society at large is all simping to women. They're all responsible. Politicians, late night talk show hosts, Hollywood, you name it, all simping to women and all enabling their poor and destructive, yes, I said it, self-destructive behavior. Most of these damaged women are very, very self-destructive, and they need help. Okay, they need to fix themselves, and they're not going to fix themselves if you're sitting there telling them that there's nothing to fix. No, it's not you, girl. It's him. There's nothing to fix. I know every single boyfriend you've had has done this, it's them. It's not you. Right, and they remove that ability for her to hold herself responsible. They just rob her of it. And it's sad. It's sad that these simps do this, and it's sad that we've created just a culture of simping to the feminine and not holding them responsible for anything they do wrong. Very sad, and this is why we have just an entire nation of spoiled brats and narcs out there that are stuck in female bodies. Until next time, drop your comments below, guys. I always love to see you guys in my comments. Always love to read them. If there's anything I miss, anything you'd like to share, any simping stories you might have, drop those comments below. Until next time. So until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets signing out. Go ahead and smash that like button below. Also, guys, make sure you hit that notification bell right next to it so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on my YouTube channel. More importantly, guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel, okay? Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a ton. It tells YouTube that you are loving my videos, you're digging it. You want me to come out here to Vegas even more and shoot more coaching videos for you that can help you, educate you, and take you to the next level in life. Take you into a whole new dimension that the mainstream parents, teachers, society never, ever taught you about, never even told you about, because they themselves weren't aware of it. Right? So please make sure you subscribe to my channel as well. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months of Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, the same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students are out there cold approaching and closing every single week. I kid you not, every single week, no matter what chaos is going on in the world, no matter what nonsense is going on out there, we are still making things happen. That is the absolute best way to support my work, by jumping into 7 Months of Mastery. And right now, the first month is only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons. It's only $1. And all you need to do to get signed up is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.